Calm down, Freddy. In 5, 4, 3, 2. Wait, he says 1. iCarly is not that realistic. You're not supposed to say anything past 2.
No, he doesn't say
Wait, what
one.
about Wade's World?
Yeah, he does. He 100% says 1.
In
No, he
Wade's World,
doesn't.
you count
It's
down to 1.
literally in the song.
You count down to
The start
1
of
in
the
Wade's
song,
World.
he goes from 5 to 1, and then he says something, and then they start iCarly.
Maybe I just misremembered it.
Now I have to look it up.
Yeah, he only goes to 2. He stops at 2.
No, he goes to 1. I swear to God.
No, he goes to 2. I was right. He only goes to 2.
What's happening? In Wayne's World, they count down to 1, and then they're like, "You never count down to 1." Well, they say it out loud. Oh, the dog gets me.
He 100%. He 100% counts to 1. I'm
No,
telling
it
you.
doesn't. I just
does.
listened to.
No,
I
wrong.
just listened to it right now.
No, you're wrong. I'm right.
Do I have to share my screen just so we can?
He can't. I swear. It's literally in the song. It's in the song.
It's the beginning, and he doesn't say it.
No, he 100% says it. It's in the song. It literally the start of the show goes spot in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yours sound comes through. Sound's coming through, right?
Maybe.
Yeah, I can hear it.
I can hear you. I can't hear it.
Okay, you win.
Yeah. He
What?
only goes to 2.
Okay, I get it.
What?
I get it.
What? I didn't hear anything. What? What did you just play?
I played the iCarly theme song.
Wait, how did he only hear it? I didn't hear it. What the fuck?
That's weird.
Oh,
But yeah. What a great way to start off this episode.
Yeah.
That is if we were recording all that.
We will.
Oh God! I could have sworn he went to 1. I could have sworn.
At this point, I've already forgotten what you guys were talking about.
Maybe it was a Mandela effect, and I'm just from a different universe.
Oh
Winnie
God!
the
Please don't tell me you
The
take that
Bearstein Bears?
seriously.
It's just the cases of mass hysteria.
But yeah, okay. I'm sorry. Let's just get on with what we were actually supposed to do.
Let's talk about shirtless Arnold Schwarzenegger for 90 minutes.
Yeah.
I'm tired of the same
Oh,
old faces, the same old things. I love
I'm
it.
tired. Yeah, I watched that on. Wait, are you actually recording right now though, or?
Wait, 1 second. Hey everybody, what's going on? Welcome to the new video, episode 3 of the Unwatchable Disaster Movie. Wait. Fuck, no, I totally just tripped over that. Hey, I'm gonna slow down. Wait, hey everybody, what's going on? Welcome back to episode 3 of the Unwatchable Disaster Movies. I am here yet again with the Jay Austin Show and Bad Life Choices. What's going on, boys?
This is actually a good movie, and I really enjoyed myself watching it.
This is the best one
this
yet.
This movie dragged on for me. I was at the 20-minute mark, and I was in disbelief that it had only been 20 minutes, because it really felt like an hour.
You know what,
Were
though?
you intoxicated? Because if you weren't, you're not watching these movies correctly.
It's 10 in the morning. I have to fucking... It's 10 in the morning when I watch this. I'm not watching it intoxicated.
I don't care. Be a man.
Yeah, I gotta be somewhere.
I have to work in a few hours. I can't fucking just... I can't go
You have
to
to work
work.
this drunk. You'll be fine.
Yeah, I'm sure that... Well, I mean, in 10 days, I'm leaving that job anyways, so fuck it.
There
Last
you go.
day of the
Gives you-
job just shows
gives
up
you a reason to let
hammered.
you go faster.
Sorry, boss.
All right.
No work today.
All right, Hercules in New York. Oh,
How did we get
man,
on
this movie was
Starring
honestly
Arnold
short.
Strong.
This is my...
Mr. Universe.
I love this
It's the
movie.
universe himself.
Compared to the last 2 movies we watched, this is the best one by miles.
Oh yeah, this is definitely the best one by far.
Don't you dare bad talk Dragon Ball Evolution.
Fuck that movie.
yeah.
That was bad.
So, well, I guess the first question is that I think we all think this is the best one we've watched so far. Does this one even deserve a place on IMDb's bottom 100?
No.
Yes.
Maybe?
I'd say yes as well.
I don't know.
This movie's a hunk of shit, but
I
it's
mean-
enjoyable to watch.
It is pretty enjoyable.
This is a... this is just a bad movie. Not because there's no like inspiration behind it or anything. It's just because there's flaws. Like you can see things that are exposed.
It's a 0 out of 10.
Background people don't know
Arnold Schwarzenegger
when to actually like do stuff. Then everything's super low fucking like quality. But I think it's kind of charming.
You know what I didn't understand?
really enjoyed it still. What?
You know what the big issue I have with this movie is?
Is that in their paradise? You can clearly see normal trees in the background, and
Not even
and
that.
You can tell they shot in autumn because of that.
Not even that. They fucked up the Greek mythology. Do you know how many Roman goddess and goddesses are fucking there when it's supposed to be Greek? They
I
didn't even notice that.
I kept getting super pissed when they would go
Holy
between the
shit,
Greek and
yeah.
Roman names. It's like, just why the fuck can't
How
you choose
do
one?
you mess up who Zeus's wife is? How?
So yeah, that was the part that pissed me off the
How,
most.
Jaden?
1969.
How do you do
That's
that, Jaden?
1969. No one had Wikipedia, man. They could just make shit up.
They don't need Wikipedia when there's
Yeah, they didn't.
yeah, you're not wrong.
Wikipedia. They could have just gone to the local library.
Exactly.
Yeah, I guess.
Or
But
just ask your closest historian. That's it.
but what if they actually what if before making the movie they actually went and got a book and the book was just wrong because it's from 1969.
The book about togetherness and how we should all be one, written by
Yeah.
Suzanne Collins.
I don't know. Dude, I was just waiting for fucking Kratos to show up the entire time. Start
Just Kratos to show up
chopping
the
wood,
piss out of
man.
Arnold Strong.
No, I thought
Arnold
this movie
Strong,
was charming.
oh god, his fucking. You really remember when you listened to the proper audio why they dubbed over his voice the first time?
I don't even know. I never
watched
got to
both
see the
versions.
version.
Oh my god.
I never got to see the version.
I've
of,
also
like, the
seen
bad
both
audio.
versions, but for this one, I just saw the one with Arnold Schwarzenegger's original voice, because that was the one that was on Prime Video.
Oh, so that's the original
Oh,
one?
is it?
The one
I
on
streamed
Prime?
it and I got lucky.
I watched the one on Prime. Is that the original one?
So you watched?
That's the one. That's the one where they went back and just kept Arnold Schwarzenegger's audio dialogue.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay. I like actually hearing Arnold. I think that I don't know, I just love it. I love this movie.
I'm tired of the same old places. And, God, those first lines are
I'm
so
tired of
bad.
the
You don't
same
even-
old
you don't-
faces, the
he
same
delivers them
old
with-
things.
He delivers them so badly and with no emotion.
I had to listen to him
What are
say
you
that
out there,
like
son?
5 fucking times to
Swimming.
understand what he said the first time. Phases. I thought he said faces or places, but he says phases. I'm like, what the fuck? Oh. And then when they're
The
talking
best
about
line-
Maz, he's like Maz. I'm like, did you just mumble the shit out of that? What the fuck? And then Zeus says Maz. I'm like, oh, so they'll talk so Maz can go wherever he wants.
This movie was a great excuse to show off prime Arnold Schwarzenegger, though.
Dude.
Oh yeah, 100%. Including the part
69.
where they break the laws of physics.
I didn't even know he was that old, man. Like, damn, he was huge in '69. And when did Terminator 2 come out? 80.
91.
Terminator 2 came out in 91. Yeah.
91. Holy shit. That guy did
7
not
years
age.
after the first one.
Damn.
But yeah, so anything. God, so
What?
much just wrong with this movie.
Okay,
A lot,
so
I did love one of my favorite parts. Actually, my favorite part was when the God, who was it? Goes to visit Hades, and they obviously.
You mean non-Hades?
Yeah, it wasn't.
Roman
It
equivalent?
was
Oh yeah, you're right.
the fuck.
Not to mention fucking Mercury shows up, and he's also a Roman goddess or god.
What was
sorry.
his name? Nexus or something? The fuck? They called him something like I don't. They didn't call him Hades, but he was Hades, right? He seemed like Hades.
he's
supposed to be
Hades.
Hades.
Yeah, but they called him something else.
But they don't show any more of the underworld than just obviously a dark room with
I
some
thought
red smoke.
I thought it was a
I
subway
love how they
station.
also said because what's her face, the girl that controls everybody's karma, she was gonna send Hercules to hell for not abiding to Zeus's ideas, but Zeus's wife is like, no, Hercules would like that too much. That's basically where all the cool people go.
Yeah, because Hades is the cool uncle.
Wait, no.
Yeah,
I'm
he's
so
the cool
confused,
uncle
'cause
that
they were
likes to have a
gonna.
beer on
What they gonna
Christmas.
send him to Mars or something? Or like Venus or some shit?
he's
Like a
the-
different planet to hang out for like a couple, like 100 years? And like Zeus was
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
wait, so that's hell?
Yeah, that's
Dude.
the underworld.
Oh, okay. I most freshest
They
I've been
mentioned
on this
Cerberus,
is
but,
God
this
of
movie
War,
doesn't.
so
But I mean,
like I'm
they-
used
they
to all
mentioned
being on the
Cerberus
same
too,
stupid
but-
planet.
But this
Okay.
is the same fucking movie where they have to use a fucking terrible bear costume.
Wait,
Yeah, I was about to
okay,
talk about that.
you wanna get into that
That's
that
that's the
quick?
part I think everyone knows about this movie. I forgot that's like in the first third of the movie.
Dude.
Because I honestly thought
His
that was,
lady's
like,
friend's
close to
scream
the
is
end.
so dramatic. She's like,
She passes out in the
Holy
most sensual
shit.
way.
I kind of like how the guy in the bear costume doesn't even try being on all fours
Dude.
for most of it. Like if he's
What
like
was
he's
that?
he's leaning over, but he's only like barely touching the ground with his hands.
Oh god.
Okay, so
It's
the
a
first
600
time
pound
I saw
black bear
this-
escape from the
And
fucking
it looks so skinny. That's the worst part.
dude. Okay, so the first time I saw it, I thought they got a real bear because I missed like the first fucking 10 minutes leading up to that. I walked away, came back. He was just fighting some pussy. I thought he was fighting Sasquatch or something. He was just fighting a dude in a fucking park. I was like, what the fuck's happening? And then like they're like, Hercules murdered a bear. I'm like, what the fuck? It was just
That's
wow.
the movie I now want to see. Arnold Strong versus Bigfoot.
That'd be kind of fucking awesome, actually. Can we have old Arnold too? So it's just really bad.
It's the sequel to Hercules in New York, just Hercules versus the Bigfoot.
Hercules up in the wilderness forest. I don't know.
Yeah, if they don't remake this movie in the next 10 years, I think I'm just gonna end my life.
And it has to be with Arnold again.
I love this movie.
You have
Yeah,
to.
Can
no,
they?
it has to
That'd
be
be
with, it has to be
amazing.
with like an 80-year-old Arnold, but he still has to act like he's in his prime. So
Bring back the man in the bear suit.
It'd be
too.
like Coming to America, just like fucking
Coming to America
50
2
years
was
later.
such a disappointment.
Yeah, but that's
Oh,
what
that
we
was
get
a
if they make a
terrible
sequel to
movie.
this.
Okay,
Hercules
Coming
in
to
New
America is
York
one of my
2 would be
favorite
just as
all-time
bad as
comedies.
that. Sorry?
Listen,
Yes.
Coming to America is one of my favorite all-time comedies.
Very good movie.
I watched Coming to America 2 because I was really excited. I didn't get past the first 10 minutes.
no, it's not coming to America too. It's coming to America
That's what I
because
said.
we're so funny and great
Yay.
and awesome, and Eddie Murphy just is so awesome and cool
Oh.
and super funny and hasn't been not
Actually, since you mentioned that-
Eddie Murphy is a national icon. Thank you.
maybe
You know- you
Until-
know Pluto Nash
3D. No, but seriously,
but,
since
yeah.
you mentioned that,
Anyways,
can we just acknowledge how great, like, fucking, like, side names were back then? There's a moment in this when they're like, the fucking Titan takes on some shit. And I'm like, that's some cool name. That's a cool name. They just called Hercules. And then since you just mentioned Coming to America, I'm like, Coming to America? That's so fucking dumb.
Yeah.
I'm like, I miss
Well,
60s
actually,
words. I'm like, those
one of
sound
my-
so badass. What?
Well, I was thinking about God, there's so many
Amazing.
fucking weird things in this movie, but I think my favorite thing is the is at one point when Hercules and what was the name of it? Helen are walking by the
Are you
theater.
talking-
Oh,
And
yeah!
Hercules
Oh,
is
yeah.
like, "Hey, who gave that guy permission to play me?" And the poster there is like the same style as the poster for the actual movie.
Really?
You know what the best part is of that scene? Is the second he sees that, he takes his shirt off as if he's about to be.
Yeah, it's like,
I know! I
that
love
guy,
it.
he can't match up to me.
Who
I
is this
can't
man?
prove it. I can't prove it unless I take my shirt off. And then
And he starts flexing for
and then the woman's just like, "Oh wow, you need to take you can't take your shirt off in public there."
Dude, her reaction
Oh.
is so great. Like, she's so over the
It is
top.
great.
It's like, what the fuck? What am I watching? This movie is so bad, it's almost amazing. in
This
my
movie
opinion.
is This movie is
It
so
is.
terrible.
I-
God, I was so the thing that pissed me off the most is the scene when they're in the on the carriage ride, and the fucking guy holding the camera can't keep the camera on the two of them to save his life.
You have such a
They
big
kept going
target to take a
fucking-
picture of.
I wonder how big that camera was that they were using on that. Because the dude was probably sitting on a fucking horse or something. Like,
Yeah,
hey guys, keep it still.
Looking everywhere. I got so pissed that like at one point it literally just dips down so
Like,
far. I'm like,
I'm just
if
like,
you can't fucking do it without it looking like shit, it's time to rework it.
yeah, but like,
Yeah.
this is so indie. I'm like, if we did this today, we could make it look amazing. But like at the time, like imagine how fucking difficult it was to film this for like just being
Not
like an
at all.
indie company. Like,
Not at all.
I mean,
It was not difficult.
well, I mean, we also do
any
have-
Buster Keaton movie.
because like you
Well, I
can
mean, we
film
also do
something
have
today with an
smaller
iPhone,
digital
but back
cameras
then you got
and
like
all
the
they-
biggest, you
and
got to
they
set
had
up so
film,
much.
and they had cameras that required film, so that
Like,
Exactly.
like
Just
I
watch
don't know,
Roger
like,
Rabbit if you need an insight.
like compared to the last two movies we watched, like I can understand, and I do hate those movies, but this one, so refreshing. It's just produced bad. Like it's overexposed. Sometimes you see people in the background and they're waiting for their cue and then they start walking. Like the opening shot when everyone's just standing
you
in the
see that in
courtyard.
movies like The Host.
The host.
The host.
Oh yeah, no. Or
But
the Chariot chase in New York.
At the end.
Oh, that was
where they
crazy.
where they can't even pretend that the horses are going very fast.
I'm like,
Not even that. The way that the camera work is set up, you don't know who's where and what's happening. You don't know how close anybody is to anybody because they literally just show the people inside the cars.
Except
So-
for the-
in the
Although
scene.
I did like the ending of that scene where the hot dog cart guy just goes up.
Oh, yeah!
And the other guy's
Puts
just like, "Hey, you
cheese.
still needed your sauerkraut, you idiot!"
Oh, that
Just
was
puts it on the hot dog.
I thought
and
that
then
was
the fucking
cheese.
scene ends.
He's like, you want
Makes no
cheese with
fucking
that? No, but
this
in
is a
that,
movie
yeah,
that is just nonsense humor. The best kind of humor.
You know they had so much fun making this.
Oh, I
That-
guarantee.
Like, this is the type of movie, like, even if it turns out to be bad in the end, I'd love to work on. Because, like, you can tell everybody here was having fun.
I
And, like-
also
that, and because you get to see naked Arnold Schwarzenegger all the time.
Yeah, like the fucking budget, and I bet the budget and everything they use on Disaster Movie, like, production-wise, was 1,000
budget for
times
this
better.
movie was
But what they produced was
$300,000.
shit, and what they had here on the time,
No.
it's like, damn.
And they couldn't afford a real bear.
Well, yeah,
I'm
like
pretty
animals
sure
are like
bears
almost
are very expensive. You can't
animals
just go
on
out in
set
the woods,
are really hard to
tranquilize
get.
one, and then
I'm
fucking
looking
just
it
be
up.
like, okay, and then they can't just like tranquilize one in the woods, bring it onto set, and then be like, okay, we don't know what's gonna happen here, so if you get mauled, it's not our fault.
Yeah,
I'm looking it up.
dude, look it up because all I know is that when it comes to movie productions and getting live animals on set, it's a huge hassle and very expensive. So it actually makes sense why they wouldn't use a live
$20,000.
bear. But for
$20,000 to rent a bear
1969,
for a day for a movie.
that's a lot for a day.
No,
if
for
you're
a $300,000 budget, they could do it.
in 1969 though, for an indie film, especially since they've already spent it on the boat, on all the sets, all the props, those fucking lightning spears that Zeus uses.
I'm sure Arnold could cough some out of his pocket, considering he was already a
No,
millionaire.
I don't
he
think
take a big
this
risk on
wouldn't have
this?
been the point when he was that rich yet.
Yeah, I think he took
He was a millionaire from his bricklaying company already.
Yeah,
He
but
had
I
money.
think this movie was still a few years before the bricklaying company.
No, he was rich before he did his movie.
What year? I'm sure there's a Wikipedia page about
Pretty
it.
sure he started it in like 60. Like he started getting money in '66. I'll look it up.
Yeah, because it makes sense. Like, if he started before, just because like you can't just hop right into New York and start making a movie. You do need to know people and have.
Oh, he was
some type of
Mr.
money.
Universe.
Oh, yeah, you're not wrong. Hey, I don't know that much about Arnold. I know all his movies, but I don't know much about his past. Besides his I don't know, what is it? The thing that encouraged him to actually go into films in America?
So this movie came out in 1969 over the course of 6 months. Arnold Schwarzenegger was already a millionaire in 1968.
Wow. Damn.
Well, I guess that's 1 for 1 then. But
Yeah.
I was right about the real thing.
Shut
About the
up.
iCarly theme song.
I swear to God, Freddie counted to 1.
Was
I
that cut
swear to
out?
God,
Was
I
that
thought it
kept
for
in?
so
Who
long.
knows? Yeah.
I'm just an idiot.
That was funny though.
Yeah.
Can we just talk about that? Can we just talk about that for a minute? The new show, not that good.
What? What show?
The reboot, I don't like it.
iCarly?
I haven't seen any of it.
Yeah, I don't like it.
Wait, there's a new iCarly?
It's weird.
What?
Yeah. And they're edgy because everybody's grown up, so they have swear words and sexual innuendos put in.
Who conjured this bullshit?
It's like...
I demand an answer.
Exactly. It's meh. That's all it is. It's meh.
Maybe. I don't know.
But
why? Who asked for it? Did they see enough memes and went, that's what we need back? Come on, Nickelodeon. Let's go, baby. Is it YTV? You made that? I don't even know.
Yeah, Nickelodeon. Reboot Hercules in New York for us.
No, seriously, though? A sequel to this would be awesome. Oh, can we
just do a Terminator Salvation to just CGI Arnold's face on a bodybuilder's
Oh
body.
my god.
God.
Oh, dude. Versus Hercules versus the original Terminator from either 1 or 2. That'd be kind of cool.
Dude. Okay, Hercules with his powers or after he was poisoned?
No, he needs his powers. I don't know, because that'd make it interesting, right?
Yeah, okay. Hercules would stomp his ass with one finger.
Maybe. I think the Terminator probably draws some
even
blood,
with...
though. Okay.
I mean, even without his powers, Hercules was breaking the laws of physics anyways, but we'll get to that scene in a minute.
Yeah, but
even without his super strong powers, he would crush the Terminator with his thighs.
Alright, but what if the Terminator had one of those big-ass blaster guns from the future? I mean...
It will bounce right off Hercules' sweet, succulent chest.
Would it, though? Would it? I mean, he's fucking baby fine, but I mean...
He's a demigod!
I know, but Kratos, like, ripped his head off. I don't know.
Yeah, but Kratos is, Kratos.
Yeah, you're right. Okay, I'm gonna start with Kratos.
Motherfucker can run faster than the speed of light. Okay? Nobody can match up to Kratos.
Wait, what? It's not that fast.
Yeah, so I can't remember which god it is, but he controls light, and it shoots out of his face, right?
Oh!
This is in the third game.
That's in the third one.
He dodges it like it's nothing. He's faster than the speed of light.
What's his name again? It's Hermes?
Yeah, Hermes. That's it.
That's the fast one. The one that ran over ran around the universe twice shit. Is that?
I'm talking about the god of like light or whatever. I forget his name.
I thought that. Maybe I'm wrong.
No, Hermes.
Oh, the fire guy. I know who you're talking. Yeah, he rips his head off.
Exactly.
Yeah, so I'm thinking of the other guy. He gets his legs chopped off. Jesus Christ, and that's just out loud.
And then he steals the boots. But even before he stole his boots, he was already faster than the speed of light.
True. No, dude, Kratos is a fucking badass. And I cannot wait for Ragnarok. I hope
I'm really excited for Ragnarok, man.
Did you hear about Disney?
I revisited God of War 4 last month. And it was just so, I haven't played this game since it came out, and it's free on the PS5, so I'm going to download it again and play it.
Nice.
I beat it, and I was thinking, you know what, I don't really feel like doing anything else, I just want to go through the story again.
Yeah.
But, last time I did this, I got my ass kicked in the first level, so I'm like, okay, well, let me upgrade the axe and the Blades of Chaos all the way first. And then that spiraled to getting the best armor in the game, killing all the Valkyries and 100% in the game.
Damn. Hey, did you hear about Disney trying to copyright fucking Loki?
I don't blame them.
There was a bunch of people on Pinterest or something being like shut down by Disney, and I'm like, but Ragnarok's gonna dip very heavily into Loki and all that stuff, so I don't know how that's gonna come about.
It's gonna end up the same way when those fucking weird face-looking guys tried to copyright the word react. It's not gonna go through.
Hopefully not.
You can't copyright an intellectual product that's already copyrighted.
It's like trying to copyright Happy Birthday. Good luck.
Exactly. No, people have tried to do that.
Yeah, I know.
Happy Birthday is copyrighted.
No, yeah, exactly.
Well, no, it's in the public domain.
That's why they can't. That's why they can't ever sing it in TV shows.
Yeah, they have to make up their own version of it.
Wait.
Maybe this movie should be. Maybe someone should steal the copyright to all these movies, and then we don't ever have to watch them anymore.
Can we remake?
Give this movie another 10 years, it'll be in the public domain.
It's free game. I don't know if it will. being the
Yeah,
public
well,
domain.
Well,
within the next
Amazon
10
Prime
years.
probably owns it since they have it on the streaming.
No, Lionsgate owns it.
Lionsgate's on
then
it,
they
but
probably have a
I guarantee they
contract
don't
with
even
it, then.
remember that.
they're like, we don't want to remember. So if it does exist anywhere, we don't know about it.
I guarantee if you were to walk up to the CEO of Lionsgate saying, "Hey, I want to buy the copyright to Hercules in New York," he'd give it to you for a sandwich and a back rub.
She's like, hey, can I have my ticket back?
I
bought
get
one
it for
back
a
in
rub, but a
1969.
different kind of rub.
You have to give him a quick little "how's your father" kind of rub.
But no, can we go back to the
And a can of
chase scene
Pizzi's
for a
peanut butter cup.
second? So in the chase scene at the end, when they got the chariot,
Oh god.
there's
Oh,
the
God.
chariot and the two cars. I could not tell the difference between the two
How the
cars.
fuck?
They looked
Yeah,
identical.
it was
Yeah,
so
that's what
hard
we
to
were talking
keep
about
up with
earlier.
that.
When the chariot breaks
Also,
and they
how
run
the
out
hell?
and go in the other car, I thought they were running into the bad guy's car. I'm like, what the fuck is happening? But then I'm like,
Exactly.
oh no,
But
it's his
also, my
buddy.
question is, how the hell do two horses are pulling a chariot, and at the time, 325-pound Arnold Strong and a little weasel catch up to two full speeding cars?
Hey man,
I don't know, man.
don't disrespect the name of comedian. What's his name?
You know, the guy from 16 Candles that was, you know.
What,
that
the,
guy. Oh no, he was in Ghost Dad! Ghost Dad with Bill Cosby!
Arnold's
Yeah,
buddy
you're
in
right.
this?
That's where I remember him from.
Ghost Dad, because he's the
Ghost
one
Dad.
because he's the one that
Ghost dude.
he's the one that
He's the-
has to steal the piss from. Because
Exactly, yeah. And he's the
Uh,
only one that sees him as the Invisible Man.
Thank God
What?
Ghost Dad isn't on that list, because if Ghost Dad was on that list, I think I'd have to
Mm.
destroy the world.
So
There'd
there
be a
is,
lot
so
of
there
Barry
are
Cosby
worse movies than
talking
what's on
about,
the
oh
list.
yeah, he probably was giving out free drinks after the movie.
You want a lollipop, kid? No, I want a drink. Okay. Here's a can. What the fuck? What the hell is
What
that?
was that?
And he's got attacked
I
by
don't
a
know.
fucking skin wave.
I got attacked by a man in the bear suit.
It was the Invisible Man. He came from
He was the
here.
Invisible Man played by Bill Cosby.
Oh no! Baba boop!
You know something
Now
I
I
really
can't
want
see
to
me.
talk. So there's two things I really want to talk about.
What?
The fact that the most exciting part of the movie, Arnold becoming a fucking wrestler, isn't shown to us. And you just
Yeah.
see every once in a while, just in the background while newspaper articles are coming up, just him lifting people over.
Yeah, how
his head.
dare you? You see him lift up someone at one point. That's totally a good replacement.
100%, yeah. I wanted to see him get leg dropped by Hulk Hogan or something. Like,
Yeah.
I guess we'll just have to wait for that in Rocky 3.
Wait, was Hulk Hogan around at this time?
No.
Well, I mean,
he
was
like
he-
16.
was he-
He would have been
Yeah.
like in his
Wouldn't it
teenage
be
years.
the
I don't
original
know.
Incredible
I'm looking
Hulk?
it up. When did Hogan
Ruff-
start wrestling?
What's his
'Cause
name?
he started
fuck.
wrestling in the early 70s.
Dong from Liverpool? Fuck, I can't say his name. The original Incredible Hulk, like the live action one. He was alive at this time, wasn't
David Bana?
he? Who?
the original. You know, actually, so in
No.
the Incredible Hulk TV show, they changed the name Bruce to David Banner, right?
Why?
You want to
Yeah.
know why?
Why?
Because Bruce sounded too gay.
But Batman's Bruce.
That's kind of weird and funny. I actually never knew that. It's kind of weird, but kind of funny.
I understand why you changed something, but that's just a weird change. Bruce, we don't like it. He's a little too gay. What? Go home. Who let you back in this
Yeah,
house? Go. it's like, it's just a name, whatever. But
But what was the
Lou
second thing that
Ferrigno.
really?
Lou Ferrigno's the name of the original
yes,
Hulk, by the way.
I love
Yeah,
that
I
guy.
referenced
He's
that.
awesome.
Yeah, but what was
pretty
the other?
popular on this
What was
time,
the other
wasn't
thing that you were gonna say that that pissed you off about the movie?
it? Yeah.
How bad the fight choreography is.
Oh god, it
Oh.
was terrible.
No, the
Literally,
first
every
fight
single fight
scene.
is just him picking somebody up and throwing them. That's it.
No, that's just the
Oh,
first
you,
fight.
You never
the
have,
first
you never have a fight
scene,
where you
man.
like bear hug people and then just like gently throw them to the ground on the like stunt pad that they put underneath just in case.
The way-
first 10 minutes of this movie,
Yeah.
Arnold gets saved from the ocean. What were you doing out there, son?
Oh yeah, no. Can we talk about
Swimming.
that too?
I
That's
was
nuts.
swimming. To
Bring
then
that
being
back
on a
up
boat
later.
where he has to be put to work, but he just kicks the shit out of the crew instead. But it's just him throwing people around.
The way they transitioned to that fight scene made no fucking sense. It went
Oh,
from
the
Captain
No, that was
interrogating
funny.
him, went from
And
him
then-
walking
and
down
then
a
the
hallway,
best part of
went
that
to
whole
a transition
sequence,
to the
though, is when
bay,
they
and then he's just
randomly go
fighting
to
people out of
first
nowhere. I'm
person.
like, what the
Oh
fuck?
yeah.
He's just fighting
person,
people.
but then you can still see the shadow of the camera the whole time.
So that one dude who he like intimidates with his fist, I thought that was fucking what, John Candy from fucking Spaceballs. I was like, is that what the fuck? He looks just
Buck?
I was like, yeah, what the shit? And I'm like, that's not him. Is that his brother or something?
Is that Barf?
Yeah, I was like, whoa. And then like about that scene, the only other time he shows up is when Arnold's walking by him. He like walks into him by accident, and then he throws a fucking box, and then we go into the next fight scene down on the pier. And that's the only time he like appears.
2x4 at them.
Dude, the first two people who go down, they don't even get hit by the 2x4. They just fall down. And it's like, what the fuck am I watching? And here's another thing. Okay, so his buddy, alright? He's down on the pier. He sells,
fish. Let's just say
is it fish? Or it was something. So he sells shit to
he
make
was
money.
selling pretzels.
Yeah.
He was selling
But
pretzels. Also,
turns out he doesn't have money for the fucking cab. Where's his money? What? I'm so confused.
So then they throw the cab driver out of the car and then they piss off instead of stealing the car. Like,
but why did they flip the car? Why did he flip the car?
Also, and then Arnold just randomly puts the cab on its side.
It's like,
and then
why? That made
they
no
decide to cut
sense.
away.
He throws the guy in the
when
bush
people
and
are
just
grabbing
flips it.
and you could just see him like struggling
Struggle
to
with
lift
it?
it. For a second, and then they cut away, and then they go back.
It's supposed to be some amazing
Makes it-
moment, and he's just slowly lifting it. It's like, yeah, they got a crane or
I mean,
something
like,
picking it
get
up.
a hydraulic lift or anything
Yeah.
to make it look more impressive. Which
Dude,
I
the
mean-
original Incredible Hulk show came out in the 60s and they were ever able to master the hydraulic lift
Dude,
with
in the
freaking
60s,
car.
I forgot, he fights a real bear in that fucking show, and it looks convincing.
Yeah!
How did they
Yeah,
not?
the TV show could get a real bear, but a movie with Arnold Strong.
Oh
couldn't.
my
What is
God.
also, the Incredible Hulk was one of the biggest shows of its time.
I love that
Not
show.
wrong.
I wish I could have
This
get them on DVD.
this was just a piece of shit movie that starred one somewhat well-known comedian and Mr. Universe, and that's it.
I think
I
his
honestly
buddy,
think if they had gotten a guy to come in and play Thor in a really shitty outfit like they did in the Incredible Hulk TV show, this movie would have been a 10 out of 10.
yeah. Is it just me, or does Arnold look like a much better fit Chris Evans in this? I'm like, he could be a 70s Captain America, but he wouldn't sound like one.
Honestly, if the 1990s version of Captain America was played by Arnold Strong, I would watch it 100 times a day.
True. Or he could
It would be more
be
believable watching Arnold Strong stealing a car than Steve Rogers.
true. Oh, I
Because
think
that's what the super serum, instead of making Steve Rogers super strong, he just gave him the ability to hijack people's vehicles.
not once but twice.
Wow. Hey, this is just
4 times.
this is just the original. This is just the movie that GTA was based on. You all know that?
You just drop in a random open world and you just start doing shit. Let's go, guys.
I
Nico, my
seem to have missed the
cousin.
part where Steve Rogers beats the piss out of the hooker, robs her, and then steals their car.
Jesus.
Oh, what? You never know.
Did
what
that
Steve
happen in that
Rogers,
Captain America
free
movie?
weekends
What
are
the
like
fuck?
when he doesn't have to go and see the Avengers.
I'm pretty sure Steve Rogers isn't Hank Pym and beating his spouse every other day.
No, you're thinking of Reed Richards.
Yeah.
No, Hank Pym is the worst of it.
Well, Hank
Reed
Pym did
Richards
that
is just
too.
a
He did
terrible
that in the
husband.
comics. They did a storyline to get touchy on some topics, and yeah, that's one of those topics that they got pretty close on.
What,
and now
Hank Pym beating
yeah.
the piss out of his wife?
And now it's infinite in his story, and now he's
Yeah.
like a woman abuser. It's kind of
He's just a terrible person.
I like how you're laughing. I like how you're just laughing about this, and it just makes it seem worse than it.
no matter how it's gonna sound bad.
You're
It's
just like, oh
okay.
yeah. It's just like, oh yeah, you know, it's pretty terrible.
I think-
We would
well, I
like to
think it's-
preface that spousal abuse is not okay. If you need to call
Hell
or
no.
talk to somebody, just look up the number.
Of
But
course
if it's
it's not
Hank Pym,
okay.
it's fucking hilarious.
Of course, it's not okay. I just think it's kind of funny.
Yeah, I
was
know.
like kind of
A
laughing.
comic book
Look, man.
superhero who beats the
Look.
piss
No,
out of
I think it's funny that Jade was kind of like just talking about it, but also kind of laughing at the same time while talking about it.
Jaden is a terrible person and he deserves to be canceled.
Oh, I'm fucked in like 10 years from now. But no, I
I
think
wake up every day hoping
like,
I get canceled.
that one little like panel of him just like slapping his wife, has now been glued
Jesus
to that.
Christ, let's stop.
No, but it's been glued to his character forever now. Like that's just like that's it. Oh, I mean, I guess it's Yellow Jacket. I guess it's not Ant-Man. It's Yellow Jacket who does that. But
no, Hank Pym is regular Ant-Man.
No, he was dressed as Yellow
because
Jacket.
I just almost spat my Pepsi.
Was he not? I thought he was dressed as Yellow Jacket in that.
Damn.
Wait, what? What did you just do?
He said that panel where he's beating his wife.
Yeah.
So like monotone made me almost lose it.
What do you mean, like angrily or laughing?
No, I almost spat my drink everywhere.
So I don't really know how much more I have to say because this movie is just. I got
so much more.
So we've missed.
We still have
the
like
huge
another 30
crux of
minutes
this
to
movie.
go.
We missed the huge crux of this movie that doesn't happen until 40 minutes into this 90-minute film.
What?
Where Hercules loses his powers, and then Pluto, who is the devil, even though
I
it's supposed to be
forgot
Hades, but let's look
so
past
much
that,
about this
makes
movie.
a deal with the mobsters that now owns Hercules' contract for wrestling, because he can't be beaten, and they basically forced Chevy Chase looking ass to fucking sell him over.
You just jump started my brain. I forgot about so much about
Hades
this.
never really comes back after that.
No, he just...
Yeah, he leaves.
He never collected his money. He betted $20,000 that Hercules would lose, right? Never came back for his money. He never shows up in the movie ever again. He just pisses off. And it's not Hades, it's Pluto. Anyways, so, what's her face?
Though. Yes. We need the Snyder cut for Hercules.
No, we need the lesser cut. The lesser cut of this
is
movie. I think if you cut like maybe 10 minutes out of this, it might be kind of maybe better, to be honest. There's some dragging scenes. I don't need no fucking extra hour to this.
I want to point out, we've done 3 of these, and every single one the Snyder cut has been mentioned.
Let's keep that going.
Well, yeah, because it's the pinnacle of movie making. We're never going to get better than the Snyder cut of Justice League.
We're never going to get better than Batman saying, I will fucking kill you.
The genius of Zack Snyder's film is so complex, it's like a layer of onions.
We'll never
it's like
get past the backtracking of Jared Leto's Joker.
I'll be honest though, I actually did like it. It was so much better than the Joss Whedon version. It was so much better than the fucking Joss Whedon version. Like it
no, we're not. We're not saying it isn't. I'm just saying.
I know.
It's still not.
I just want to state that before we get fucking trampled by Zack Snyder fans. I liked the movie. It was a lot better than what the studio did to his original cut. Just saying.
Both versions were a hunk of shit in my mind. I rewatched it after thinking it was pretty good the first time.
I just have to go check on something. I'll be back in a
second.
Alright. But anyways.
So I never finished my explanation. Sorry.
Yes, continue.
So, bitch face decides, hey, instead of sending Hercules to hell, why don't you poison him and strip him of his demigod powers? Okay, that sounds like a good idea. I'm also going to do this and never show back up in the movie again either. Yay! So they do that.
Are you talking about... No, she comes back.
Yeah, she does. But she just stands though. She just
she just stands there until Zeus is like... until Zeus is threatening the other woman who he had originally tasked it to.
Yeah.
And then the other woman's like, and then she's like, no, it wasn't me, fam. It was other bitch face.
Yeah, it was Zeus's wife.
And then Zeus is like, how dare you go against what I say? And she's like, but I just did it for the greater good.
The greater good. Fucking.
Jaden, you know what clip to put in. You know what clip to put in.
Dude, you know it.
How can this be for the greater good? The greater good. How can this be for the greater good? The greater good. Shut it!
The greater good. Fucking love Hot Fuzz.
So she poisons him, and it all goes with Pluto's plan because he wants the mob after Hercules. So because Hercules' contract is owned by the mob, next time he loses, they're going to be pissed and they're going to go for him for the money. So sure enough, the next thing, even though it should have been a wrestling competition, but I guess it was just the next thing Arnold did, was a weightlifting contest.
Like, yeah, you're right. I was so confused about that. It's like, what? I thought it was supposed to be wrestling. Why does it...
It's a
I thought it was supposed to be the
weightlifting
wrestling.
scene.
They never even go back to the wrestling because they're like,
No.
they have the two guys who are like, oh yeah, well, I'm a wrestler and I say that I could beat him, and then the weightlifter's also like, I could beat him too. It's like, why are we only going for one? Why are we going for both?
They did that for
Also,
money, and then that
the
never
mob
comes
is
back up.
introduced in the first 20 minutes and then doesn't show up until the end.
The what? The mob?
The
No,
mob.
they show up again after Hades is like,
No,
hey, look,
that's what I
I'm
mean.
just gonna give $20,000 to you if you want.
Yeah, but the thing is, they aren't important until then.
You're right.
Dude, this entire
You are
You know what's like?
the entire
That would
ending
be
of this
like-
movie felt like a fucking Scooby-Doo chase.
Yeah, exactly.
It's just-
No, that's the best part of the ending. I like when the monster's like gonna try and jump on the chariot and then he just misses. I'm like, the fuck do you expect to happen?
Okay,
I was
what was
expecting
he
the Benny Hill
thinking?
theme
He
song
completely
played by
The
missed
Benny
Benny
Hill
it.
theme playing over this would have made it 10 times better.
Even if he
I
like
need an edit of it.
even if he got on the target and hit Hercules would be like, poof, just patted him away. Like I don't get what
Yeah,
his
like,
thought
bounce
pattern
off
was
of his
doing.
knife.
No, he would have just like brushed. He would have just like looked over, just like brushed his shoulder, and the guy would have been knocked back 10 feet.
Like even
You know what
without his
happened?
power,
he
he's
would have
still
hit. He would have hit
massive.
Hercules. Hercules would turn his head and go, "You should have gone for the head."
Should've gone for
And
that.
then he just snaps his fingers, and half the universe disappears.
Also, these little. Let's just give away the best nomination, the best award to the worst fucking mobsters I've ever seen ever. Do they not have guns?
Yeah, they don't look
Where's the
very
fucking guns
mobsterish.
at? There's just Ricky, Mickey, and Mac.
They kind of
They're
look
just
like
dumbasses.
the
Who
real
are
world
these guys?
actor equivalent of film school mobsters.
Are these just like
They look
deli
like
guys
stage
pretending to be
actors for
mobsters?
high
Like,
school
yeah, we'll check Hercules, see? We'll just be like, we'll pretend to be mobsters and then make some money
See?
off of him.
Yeah, you see,
It's
we're
like-
gonna be
What the
mobsters. We're
fuck?
gonna get rich off of Hercules.
Like, are these just randos pretending to be mobsters? Like, is there
This
like
is
layers to
1970s
this?
New
Or
York,
do they
and the
just
mob wasn't really a
break it?
thing anymore, but we're still gonna act like the mob's a big deal. See?
Okay, so what
Actually,
confuses
the mob
me about is...
the mob did still have a lot of power up till that.
Oh, yeah,
Not
probably.
in New York.
I don't know. I don't know the logistics of that,
Only in
but
Detroit and Chicago.
all I know is that his buddy comes off as a great guy, and then a terrible guy, then a great guy, then a terrible guy, then a great guy, and a terrible guy. He snorts
Also,
crack,
I'm-
but he also has like a hard-earned living business. I'm like, what the fuck? His character keeps going up and down. I'm like, what? Like Hercules' buddy, the guy he runs into.
My favorite
That guy?
part I like is when Rod, Helen's whoever friend comes over and
Is
he
he
like
your
gets
lover?
into it with Hercules.
Oh!
But then later on he's back there with Helen and her father and he's like, oh yeah, Hercules is such a great guy. Like, what the fuck did that change?
He just tried to give you an F5 after calling you what's-her-face's lover, and you think he's a great guy? Come on, man.
Oh, and the dinner scene right after, and they're like,
Oh, and the dinner
when they're
scene where
talking.
he's like, rude, he's horrible. It's like, yeah, but you
He
accepted
asked me
that
on a-
dinner date
And
with
she
him. and she's
changes
like,
on a tune like
yeah.
like
I'm
nothing.
Why?
She's like, of course.
This movie makes
What?
no sense. It like keeps changing.
I
From, like
think-
dialogue from like sentence to sentence.
Can I just?
But if you
can I
think that's
just?
bad, wait until I finish this. You ready for this?
What?
Are you ready? After she poisons him, he loses his powers, right?
Yeah.
He
Yeah.
becomes a normal man. And then it's the weightlifting contest, where they both lift 500 pounds perfectly fine. I want to point out,
And that's 750 pounds.
the deadlift record is 583 pounds. They immediately go up to 700 pounds and then 1,000 pounds. And you know what? Hercules can't lift 1,000 pounds, but even with his powers, he still wouldn't be able to lift 1,000 pounds. What the fuck?
Wait, so does that mean a Terminator would be able to beat him?
Yeah, I
Well, the
guess.
Terminator's...
Oh, we got loopholes! Oh, I'm writing this now. It's happening.
Hercules versus the Terminator.
film this,
Arnold
actually?
versus Arnold. The summer blockbuster we've all been waiting for.
Hercules in New
Ah,
York 2
that's
versus the Terminator.
Yeah, so it's like a 5-minute scene where they break the laws of fucking physics.
Yo, I don't
I want to know,
know
what is...
who the other guy is who came out to like face off, but that guy's ripped to shit. That dude had more fucking like texture to his body than Arnold did. I was like, Arnold, why are you just getting your buddies to fucking like go up against you in this? It's just weird. I don't understand why we had to have that scene. Couldn't we just stick with
makes
the
no
wrestling? I don't know.
These fight scenes are equivalent to the early early days of the Spider-Man cartoon, where you can't show throwing punches or having guns, so he just throws everybody. Also, it is that's deadlift. I don't want deadlift.
Deadlift.
God damn it. I want free lift.
Free lift. Yeah.
But yeah, so
Yeah, it's like around 583 pounds. Like, what the fuck, man?
Really?
But it's at that point where Hercules realizes he's immortal when he can't lift 1,000 pounds as if he would be able to anyways.
Yeah. Also, I forgot
Does
his
that
name.
affect the movie at all? No.
But
You
like
completely forget about it.
Hades like shows up right before then. Is like, hey Hercules, how's it going, bro? So people are pissed off at you, and
I sold
I ain't
your
gonna tell you
contract to the
anything,
mob,
but I'm
and
gonna
now
do
they're after
something,
you.
and then I'm gonna fuck off and then never come back. And
Yep.
it's like, what? Also, there's
Also,
what?
well, go ahead. It's okay.
Okay, so there's the other scene of when his buddy shows up. Hercules is like, he's about to tell.
Mercury.
Yeah,
Where
he
jumps out the
shows up.
fucking window.
He jumps out the window. I just gotta say, that actor, his voice is great. He sounds like Greek or like, he sounds cool. I like
Yeah,
the cast is
later
great.
on when Zeus. Well, actually, my favorite part about that actor is later on when Zeus and everyone else is watching Hercules get beat up, and you can see, and he's like, "Mercury, did you send down 2 people to help Hercules?" You can like see him trying so hard not to laugh throughout the entire take. Like he couldn't have chose a better take than not to show it, to have an actor not show them like trying to burst out laughing the entire time.
Man,
Also, can I just point out, Zeus in this movie, terrible father. He's a terrible father.
great actor though. I think anyone else in that role,
No!
this wouldn't be that great. I think
His lightning bolts don't even shoot lightning. They just blow up in a fucking Michael Bay.
And then at the end of the movie,
his lightning's just paper. It's just paper
when
sticks.
he goes to Earth,
Like-
he's dressed like a rabbi.
Oh my god, that's the very last clip of the film, and I'm so confused.
Right.
I thought that was so great.
They were totally setting up a sequel called Zeus Goes Zeus in New York, and I'm happy it
Rabbi
never
Zeus in New
happened.
York.
Rabbi Zeus.
Rabbi
Kicking
Zeus.
it in New York, yo,
Hail
what's
Zeus,
going on?
baby! Hail Zeus, baby!
Mahala. It's like, I don't know, man. It was so out of nowhere. I'm like, why do you need a vacation, Zeus? What the fuck? Like,
We all need a vacation at this point.
Also,
I'm sick of all the same faces. I need
so-
to go to New York.
the very first time we see him pull out an arrow, and he throws it at, I guess a lightning bolt. He
A
throws-
lightning bolt.
It looked like an arrow,
Yeah.
okay, a golden
He
arrow.
throws it on a fucking fruit tray.
Blows fucking Hercules up. First time I saw it, I was like, did you just murder him? What the fuck? But then it's like, oh, so
Hercules,
you...
I just want to go to New York. Fuck you. I'm gonna kill you with a lightning bolt.
Yeah, I'm like, so you won't send him there, but you will send him there. And then you get mad because you sent him there. And then you get even more mad because he won't come back. And then...
He's only been there for a few
I'm
days.
so fucking confused. Make up your fucking mind, Zeus. Don't send him or don't
Okay,
send him.
Zeus.
Yeah, but if this movie made any sense, it wouldn't have happened.
I know. It's
Listen,
just...
Zeus, listen to me. Listen. Are you okay?
Yes.
He killed a Hydra, something you couldn't even kill. The man wants a vacation, just fucking say yes.
Yeah,
Because
really.
he will snap your penis like it's nothing.
Yeah. Also, he's been there for 1,000 years. Go give him a weekend
Exactly.
off. Come on.
Exactly.
What? Is
The
Hades gonna
man's
take
earned a little bit
over?
of Wu-Tang.
Oh no. Percy
What else
Jackson,
is there
the
to-
Titans.
What else is there to talk about with this movie, though?
The fact that the dubbed version is god-awful.
Also, can...
Oh my god.
Actually, did you see that?
I watched both versions.
Cool. I wanted
watched-
to. I never did. So how bad was that?
So the original version with Arnold's voice, you can barely understand fuck all he's saying, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but
And then
it's
with the
charming,
dubbed
though.
version, everybody talks about how he's foreign, but he's very obviously speaking in an American accent.
What the fuck?
It's like, hey, buddy, how come you sound basically the same as us? Where do you come from?
I'm from Greece. Oh, he's a foreigner, even though he sounds like a basic American.
Well, it's
Also,
funny.
Also, one
Even
thing that was
what?
there was one running joke in this movie I absolutely hated,
What?
and it was the fact that even though Arnold is ripped to shit, nobody believed he was an athlete.
Yeah, that was kind of
Oh,
weird.
yeah, I thought that was pretty funny, how just, like, everyone's like, oh,
It was
yeah,
funny the
buddy?
first few times, but
It's like you think after a while they'd be
throw
like,
this
oh yeah.
discus.
It's like, oh yeah, buddy, you think you're a real athlete with your muscles and your defined other features.
And your chiseled jaw and your features.
What's a chisel?
I'm literally the biggest fucker in the whole yard. What are you talking about?
Sexy Arnold Schwarzenegger.
He's so sexy in this, man. He's humongous. Like, you could bounce a fucking nickel off that chest. Like that. He has to take off his shirt to be like, yeah, I am a fucking Olympian in this movie.
Listen, cum shots with Arnold at that strength would be great because you could just splooge on his chest and it would bounce off and do a fucking trick shot into a cup behind him.
This is your fantasy, isn't it?
It is my fantasy.
Just be able to travel back to 1971.
Who needs...
Would you not pay an ungodly amount of money to touch his fucking chest at that time?
Well...
Come on.
No, but...
Like, every guy will simp for Ryan Reynolds for obvious reasons. Ryan Reynolds is a demigod and he is sexy. But early 60s fucking Mr. Universe Arnold Schwarzenegger, I would simp for hard.
Arnold was the Austin Powers of his time.
The Austin Powers of his time?
Well, yeah, because he comes in the swinging 60s and... Anyways. Yeah, because, men wants to be him and women want to be with him. That's international man industry.
Now I see.
Yeah. But, no, can I just, bring up the fact that Zeus can just conjure up a fucking massive ship out of nowhere? He's like, my son won't drown, I'll send a ship for him. It's like, you can just control people? Then why not make everyone just hate him before he can, leave New York?
Yeah, that's true.
Exactly. But, then again...
I don't know, it was just weird. What?
But then again, who wouldn't simp for this man right here?
Oh!
Just look at him.
Dude!
Look at those muscles!
That
was the scene where he's like, who's this man claiming to be Hercules?
Look at the poster. Literally, the background, it's basically the same as the poster
Is that fucking Godzilla?
Yeah, did you not see that? Godzilla's up there, dude! Looky.
Godzilla makes a cameo.
Yeah, that's awesome.
I love
That's pretty funny.
Dude, that's great.
I didn't know Godzilla makes a cameo when Hercules is in New York. Who would have known later on he'd be in New York with Matthew Broderick eating a lot of fish?
Who would have known? Jesus Christ, I hate that movie.
With Patrick Zootopoulos.
That's a name though, eh? That's fucking...
It is a name.
That is a humongous name.
On the list of running jokes in that movie, Zootopoulos not being pronounced properly is up there.
True.
Patrick Zootopoulos. I don't know.
Oh, okay.
Nick Nack on a Wanapia.
Oh, I know another thing to talk about. So they're running away from the boat. They just beat up all those guys, threw them in the water.
He just whacked people with a 2x4 and decided to leave even though he just committed the felony.
Why was there just a giant 2x4 just laying there? Like a massive one. This is we're on a dock with nothing around. It's an empty as shit dock, but there's just one massive plank of wood. And then they're running, they beat everyone up.
If it wasn't there, the plot wouldn't move forward.
Why does he just stop a forklift out of nowhere? I like your chariot! That's right. They just likes it go. First of all, his buddy fucks off. Doesn't say anything about that. I guess he's still running off somewhere. And then Arnold just lets it go, and we never talk about that ever again. We don't even come back to that in the flashback at the end when they're showing us all the amazing things he did.
Also, I like how the Zeus is watching the whole movie on the crystal skull. I mean, a crystal ball.
Is he a fucking Is he predicting someone's future?
No, it was great because it reminded me of that scene from Little Nicky, where his mom is watching the final battle in that fucking little Super Bowl.
Oh, Little Nicky with Adam Sandler.
I fucking love that movie. Look, I know a lot of people don't like Little Nicky.
Man, people despise that movie. I was young when I saw that, so I actually really like it. And I didn't understand what it was about. I thought it was funny, but.
That basketball scene where he dunks on the fucking Harlem Globetrotters.
I don't even remember that. Is that on the top 100?
Unfortunately, no, and I really wish it was.
Damn, dude. Like,
Because
that's
I
what I'm
could-
saying. This
I
list
won this
has
used
to
to
be
watch a movie
reorganized.
again.
There's some movies that
Jack
should
and
be
Jill is
there.
on there though.
Oh, fuck
And-
yeah.
No!
And I think this might actually be a good time now to go in and do
Yeah,
the
we're coming to
Wheel
the
of
end.
Bad Movies.
Let's roll it up, see what we
The
got.
wheel.
All right, are you guys ready?
Yeah, like, I got some more
We can
things to
talk more
talk
about
about.
the
We'll
movie. We
save
can
it
talk
till the
more
end.
about the movie if we want after.
Oh, yeah. Alright, let me...
I just thought it was a good way.
I'm gonna bring you up, Bill.
Boom.
Wait.
Come on, food
Oh,
fight.
there we go. I got it.
Let's go, food fight.
I don't want food fight. Race 3! Race 3! Race
Food
3!
fight. Food
Race 3!
fight.
What is Race 3? I don't
I
fucking
just,
know.
I just want to tear that god awful movie.
Epic movie. No, epic movie.
Oh my god, I can't do
Oh,
another
it's still
epic
going.
movie.
No, stop already.
Come on, food fight.
No, what is it gonna land? What the fuck is that? What is that? What is that?
Yeah. Oh wait.
What is
Isn't the House
that?
of the Dead?
No, it's not. No.
Scary Movie 5.
No! I do not! I refuse! Reroll. No! That movie is crap.
Let's make a parody of Paranormal Activity, but make it shit.
I was so
Hey,
excited
look,
for
it's
that.
on. Look, I can spin it
When it
again
came out?
if you want.
No, I'm only joking. Like, no redos. But like,
No redos, we gotta do it.
damn. I'm already
Yeah.
missing.
You
I'm
know,
already
let's
missing
do a fun
Hercules in
spin.
New York.
Just spin it for fun.
No.
Yeah, I'll spin it for fun, but yeah, Scary Movie 5 is the next movie.
Oh, hey,
Next
look.
movie.
We got a call. Buy a new car.
Watch this.
Honda. Go buy a new Honda, guys.
If this one was food fight, that would be really funny.
Oh.
What if it's the same
I just
thing
wanna get
again?
food
They're like,
fight.
watch the
Look,
same movie.
I'm looking forward the least to watching fucking.
Fuck
Food fight.
Scary Movie 5. I
Epic
hate
movie.
that movie so bad.
Oh my god, it's food fight!
No,
No, it's
no,
not.
it's Race 3.
Oh, no way! I called that too earlier. What is Race 3? I don't even know.
I have no idea, but
Okay.
Scary Movie 5.
Fuck.
Yeah.
No one wants
So,
to watch
anyways,
that.
is there anything else you guys have to talk about with this movie?
How the ending just appears the fuck out of nowhere.
Yeah, the ending just comes up.
The movie
nowhere.
just ends.
Yeah, like, I like how they tried mimicking earlier shot to like the last shot. Like, okay, see Hercules flying past the airplane, and the old lady goes, "Oh my god!"
Laughter.
Okay, actually, we'll talk about that. But like Hercules, then Zeus tries doing the exact same shot, but it comes off out of nowhere. It's just cringy. It's like,
Yeah.
was this what we were building up to the entire time to get Zeus
Honestly,
in New York? I
the
don't.
whole movie would be better if it just led up to Arnold Strong, aka Hercules, being the cause of 9/11.
Oh yeah, I forgot. We go.
I'm not sure if they could have ever predicted that.
I forgot. We go to the trade towers in this, and
Yeah.
that is crazy. Like,
Oh, dude, they predicted it because the first shot we see in the human world is an airplane, and then we go to the World Trade Center. Hercules in New York prevented the 9/11 or predicted the 9/11 attack. We just
airplane
couldn't see it.
buildings connection. No, that's
No,
no.
it would have been pretty funny if Hercules accidentally crashed the airplane.
Wait, why do they go to the Twin Towers again? I forgot.
I don't remember.
I don't remember either.
I
Fuck.
completely forgot they went to the Twin Towers.
Yeah, that happened in this movie apparently. Okay. Also, I want to talk about his love interest in this. I think her charisma is
the
so.
chick who hates him but is still like, I'm gonna go on a date with
Her
you
character
because you're
is
Arnold Strong.
Her character's so over the place, but I think her charisma is awesome. I think, again, if they got anyone else, it just probably wouldn't have worked. I think everyone in this would cast right for like it being what it
No.
is. I think
No.
I love this movie. I think it's charming. I think the music's fucking
Great
annoying.
movie.
I hate the music.
It's literally one song.
The
played
same
over and
thing.
over and over again.
It never stops. And the opening, holy fuck! That's when you know you're like, oh, this sounds great. Until
Oh.
15 minutes pass, and you're like, stop playing the music.
It's
over.
enough slices.
You murdered my ears, guys. But that's where you can notice the biggest flaw, right at the opening, right at that like title screen.
It's
Where they're, like,
how
telling all the people who
criminally
worked on
low
it.
budget this movie is.
Well, it's with the very beginning of the clip, for maybe a minute, you can see all the extras just standing and looking around waiting for them to be told what to do. And then
Yeah.
maybe eventually, once Arnold and Zeus walks in, you finally then see everybody, like a lot of people too, walk into the scene. They're like just walking around. Like, what the fuck are they doing? The extras in this are so random. I think the extras in this are more random than the ones in fucking Spider-Man from 2002. Like, I've never seen more
the
random
extras
than
in those
this.
Spider-Man movies are great.
Yeah.
Stop it.
Hey, I love
It's
those.
Spider-Man, and I'm acting.
Like, those fucking background characters, I've never seen more just randomness. Like, I don't get it. I'm like, this is something we would make if we, like, had, like, a budget and got some cameras. But,
You know what I love about this plot synopsis of the movie?
what?
Hercules in New York, 1970. Hercules is sent to Earth where he finds true love and starts a promising career in the bodybuilding business.
Until he goes back.
I mean, that technically happens.
Also, I can't find anywhere how much box office this made, so I don't think it made any money.
I don't think it really, I'm pretty sure it didn't get much of a release.
I think it probably made something, because for the 60s...
All releases domestic, nothing. International,
If
nothing.
Arnold was
worldwide,
already
nothing.
making money at this time, he guaranteed probably booked out a couple of theaters, especially since it was the 60s.
Probably.
Theaters were probably fucking still very popular at the time. So he probably made money off of this, but nothing to what he would actually make on a real production at the time. Like, he probably made money off of the people he went, Hercules, New York? Sounds great. And he just made money off the people who just blindly went in, you know? Like, he
He
didn't...
probably made like $1,000 off this movie.
Like, I guarantee critics will, like, give us back our money, but, like, the regular
Probably.
going people was probably just like, it's a movie, yeah.
That's ironic, because that's what everybody was saying about Food Fight when they saw it. Give us back our money.
Give us back. That's what they said about Batman and fucking Robin, too.
Also, I'm a little upset that we didn't decide to come up with this idea 4 years ago, because at the time, Spider-Man 3 was still listed as the 50th worst movie of all time.
It's not.
Yeah, that one's fucking stupid.
How is
Shut
Spider-Man
up.
3?
Spider-Man 3 is the best of the trilogy, and I will fight you on that.
I mean, it's
No,
not.
I meant like it even being on the bottom 100 is fucking stupid.
That's what I mean. Like, we have to fix this list because there are movies on here that, yes, are bad,
That honestly
but
don't
aren't
deserve
as
to be
bad
on.
as
Yeah,
all the
like
movies
Human
that
Centipede
are.
3 doesn't deserve to be on.
Okay,
Yeah, they- those
maybe
are
that
just
deserves to be on there.
Is it the Walrus
remember.
movie? That movie's fucked up, and I think that's on here
Which
too.
movie?
Well, there's a fucking movie about a mad scientist who turns a guy into a walrus, and it's
Oh,
fucking.
you're talking about Tusk?
That's-
No,
Yeah,
that's not on
that
I
movie's
like
fucked.
Tusk.
That
Tusk
movie
is
is
a
so
great
fucked.
movie.
Isn't that on like?
Kevin Smith.
That's on a list
You know what the
somewhere.
best part about that movie is? Nobody took that movie seriously. Kevin Smith did that on a dare.
That movie's
They're like,
terrifying.
you wouldn't make a movie about that. He goes, the fuck I won't. And he did it.
Like, damn, man, the cojones.
Johnny Depp is in it. He plays a really shitty fucking French detective.
Like,
Oh, the worst part about this is that now I have to go around town and look for like a DVD copy of Scary Movie 5. Everyone's gonna look at me and be like, "What the fuck happened to you?"
All the scary movies are on Prime.
I checked. It didn't say they were on Prime.
no way.
Maybe Netflix. Hold on.
I know they're on
It's probably- I
Netflix.
think it is on Netflix.
They're on Netflix. I know the Haunted House
I'll look right
movies
now.
on. I know Scary Movie 1 and 2.
Oh yeah, Haunted House 1 and 2 is on there.
Yeah. Can we just acknowledge? I
Scary
love
Movie
the first
3.5
Haunted House
is on
movie.
there.
The second one, terrible. They're probably worse than Scary Movie 5, in my opinion.
Yeah, okay, Scary Movie 5 is on Netflix.
Okay.
Netflix is
I get to
truly
watch it on
falling back.
Netflix. Yay.
Netflix!
You know,
Oh, my.
The funniest joke in that whole movie is when they keep reading the Necronomicon. And all those teens keep dying.
Wait, that happens? Right, no, we'll save it. Dude, I haven't seen that movie in, like, since it came out. I got so hyped for Scary Movie
For
5.
those who don't know, Scary Movie 5 is a parody on the Paranormal Activity movies, Black Swan,
Planet of the Apes.
Evil Dead, Planet of the Apes for some reason,
Yeah.
and there's one more movie I just can't remember.
Like, there's literally...
Let's save that
Oh,
for next
Mama!
week.
They make fun of Mama in that movie too. Because
Mama!
You know that actually really good horror movie where they find the kids in the woods that
Oh.
have been missing for like
Oh,
3
yeah!
years? Great horror movie.
Fuck, I hate that movie. Not Mama. Scary Movie
It's a
5.
good movie.
No, Scary Movie 5. Because they try to...
Oh, Scary
Because the
Movie 5.
ending of that movie and the beginning of Scary Movie 5, they go so hard
The
into
whole-
Mama. Like, it's so stupid. But...
The best part of the whole movie is when Snoop Dogg and
Yeah, I
Mac Miller rob a bunch
forgot
of guys
about
for
that.
a giant joint.
That's a pretty good scene, actually. Anyways,
Great scene.
I don't want to miss anything on Hercules in New York because I know we're not coming back to this ever like the other two. So I feel like there's
I
some
think
other
we did
things.
hit everything. I can't really think of anything else to talk
Like
about.
I guess
I can't either.
the only thing I can say that I really like about this movie is the poster, his buddy, the fact that Arnold looks great in this, and the fact that there was a vision behind this movie. And
there was not a vision behind this movie. It was just the movie to get Arnold a movie role.
Well, probably. But at the same time, for how low budget this stupid movie is, I still think it's great for 69. I think.
It's got a charm.
I think this. It's just where this movie sits in the slot of Disaster Movie, Dragon Ball Evolution, and now going on to Scary Movie 5. This movie,
it doesn't deserve to be on here.
This definitely is the best movie.
Nothing's gonna top this fucking movie.
No
This movie is my love baby, man. Like this is the best one we're gonna watch probably on this list. Like there's no way Baby Geniuses is gonna top this. There's no way.
There's some other good movies that are on here.
Like I've seen Batman and Robin so many times. Like it's not gonna top this. Like. Food Fight definitely ain't gonna top this.
Food Fight, yeah. Food Fight topped everything.
So at this point, I think we could probably start the list, and I say this is the best of the wolf so far.
There are some good movies that are on here. For example, Kurt Cobain Saving Christmas.
Fucking hate that
absolutely.
movie.
You're right. I can't wait to watch that movie.
Man, that movie's so boring. It goes nowhere.
Oh, I've seen it. Don't think I haven't seen it. I know it's terrible.
Fucking dancing at the end is fucking killer. It's like,
but no, there's some actual movies on here that I don't think deserve to be on here.
Exactly. Like I know.
For example,
bad,
the Hangover Games is a great movie for a parody. It does not deserve to be on here.
Okay, where did that one come out again? Did that come out after Epic Movie? Or before the Vampire Sucks one?
It came out around 2013, 2014.
Jesus Christ, they were still... Oh. Dude, yeah. I mean, like, I watched that one too. It was better than the other two, like Epic Movie and Vampire Suck, but that movie still just, it hurt. It hurt so much.
100%.
Like, it went from awesome, like Scary Movie 1 and 2, to loving them. 3 and 4, you could bail them. And then everything after those they just hurt.
Whoa! Scary Movie 3 is hilarious.
Yeah, but it's not better. But it's not better than 2.
Scene with Kevin Hart and the guy from Kangaroo Jack always talking about like random shit, like how you can't wake up, how you can go to bed dead and wake up alive. Funniest thing I've ever heard in my life. When they're walking into the cornfield to interact with the aliens, he cocks a shovel like a shotgun. Hilarious.
Yeah, because that movie was directed by David Zucker,
okay.
so...
Yeah,
You're not wrong. You're not wrong.
The Wayans brothers are not funny. They're not funny ever.
Listen. The Wayans brothers were forced out of that movie, eh? Like they stole.
Yeah, exactly. And they were replaced by someone better.
Yeah, but they stole the rights from them and have still yet to pay them for it.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know this.
They robbed them.
And then...
I mean, they don't care anymore, but at the time they were pissed.
Yeah, probably.
Also, Don't Be a Menace. Great movie. I don't care what you say, Jackson.
Because...
The Wayans brothers are pretty funny.
Which movie was that?
Don't Be a Menace.
Don't Be a
Menace. The movie that's parodying Boys in the Hood.
Don't Be... See, I try and get the Wayans brothers out of my mind as possible.
Oh, I do know what you're talking about. Is there an Elvis on the ground in that? Is there like
a USSR nuclear bomb to scare away gangsters?
Oh, that movie! Yeah, okay. I know exactly what you're talking about. That's my favorite scene from that fucking movie. I've seen a meme of that 1,000 times.
Can you, at the end of this, can you just put that whole clip in?
Oh yeah, no, I'll put it in right now.
What's up now, you pretty punk chick? Yeah. Hey, what's up? We got a problem, Two-Bit? I said, do we have a problem? Huh? Oh, we got a problem, brother. Right here. Here's your problem. Right there. Right there. All right. Yeah. All right. Play a little game. Right here. I said, do we have a problem? Huh? Oh, USSR. Now you better get your stank asses up out of here before I cause a nuclear holocaust up in here, fool. Let's go, fool. Come on now. Fool, it'll be Hiroshima and Nagasaki. Fool, let's go. That's right, boy. You better get on out of here. And don't come back. Huh?
I fucking love that clip so much.
No.
You know the problem, though? It keeps escalating from there.
Is that the same one with the dead Elvis on the ground when the kids find?
I think so.
Yeah, because all I remember from that, like, I remember that scene very vividly because I saw it when I was really young. I'm like, what happened to Elvis? Why is he on the ground? Why is his pants down? What the fuck?
Listen, when you stay in my house, any drugs you got, I get to have them first. Any booze you bring in, I get to drink them first. And any women you bring in, I get to fuck first.
But so, anyways, I think.
Yo, big sauce.
I think that's good. I can't wait to talk about.
We're adding those movies to the list.
Movie 5 for next week.
Yeah. It's the one movie that doesn't have Anna Faris in it because apparently she was too old.
Yeah, but yeah, no.
But they're making the 6th one with her in it, so.
Wait, what?
They're not making a 6th one.
Scary Movie 6?
Yeah, they're making a 6th one.
Wait, I thought there already was a 6th. I thought there already was a 6th Scary Movie.
Oh.
I thought there was.
Scary Movie 5 did so poorly they decided to shelf it, but they're bringing it back.
Was it that bad that I thought there was 2? What is wrong with me? I thought there was a 6th. What's happening?
On a budget of $20 million, they did bring back $78.4 million, so it was a successful movie. Also, this has one of the funniest Charlie Sheen skits where he's with Lindsay Lohan.
Okay. Well, I guess they're not even bad movies, so let's talk about them now. Fuck it. The opening of that fucking Scary Movie 4 was so funny.
No.
Oh, yeah. Next week, yeah, I guess we're saved. They're good movies.
I haven't even seen Scary Movie 5 in forever. I just remember how bad it was.
The only thing I really remember is just the opening scene with Snoop Dogg and Mac Miller. Rest in peace.
Scary Movie 5 is so bad, it murdered all my love for these fucking bad movies. Like, you know, for these, like, knockoff movies. Like, what the parody movies? That's how bad Scary Movie 5 is.
It's not parody because there's no parodies in these.
Yeah, like a Mel Brooks movie's a parody movie. This is just a fucking embarrassment. But get ready.
Let's talk more about that next time.
You guys want
before we go, I want to
come back next episode.
Scary Movie 6 was supposed to release April 2nd, 2021, but because of COVID, they have delayed it indefinitely.
Our praises have been answered by the gods! Zeus!
Yeah, that's a good,
my friend,
that's
thank you! Hey, the one good thing Zeus did for this video. Anyways,
shut up.
That's definitely it, everybody.
That's it.
Any final thoughts?
People, ladies and gentlemen. Just be good people, and remember, don't do everything that internet personalities do, because you don't want to end up like us and be suckered into watching these movies.
Yeah. Don't be friends with movie critics.
Also, remember to eat your vegetables and do drugs.
Don't be friends with movie critics, and you will never have to watch bad movies.
Nope, not at all. We're all cynics here, Jaden. We're all cynics of the craft.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Professionals, no doubt, 100.
I guess have a good day. Rest of your day. Good night, guys.
Yeah, it was a good show, everybody. I'm gonna go.
Just remember,
my buddy.
I want to point out something before we head off.
Yeah.
If anybody is thinking of going into the culinary business and the kitchen work or whatever, and you're a heavy-set guy and you chafe, whatever you do, don't put baking soda down your pants, because you'll be salting raw flesh, and it fucking sucks. Good night, everybody!
Woo!
Have a good night.